Hi, welcome to the Shawano County Library. Today we are going to make the do-it-yourself wood ornament. You should have received a kit from the library, and included in that kit would be the supply list and the items you need to supply, as well as the wooden discs, a couple of pieces of twine. I also included some ribbon in my kit, and a little container of Mod Podge. So let's go ahead and get started. I like to lay a piece of paper down so that you can protect your countertop. So in addition, you're going to want to select some either family photos, maybe some pictures of your pets or scenery. You're going to need a pen or a pencil, a set of scissors, and a paintbrush or a foam brush. I like the paintbrush because the bristles are a little more firm. Lastly, when we get to the point of punching the hole through and threading our twine, I'm just using a bamboo stick. However, you can use the tip of your pencil or your pen. So let's go ahead and get started. I just went ahead and picked out one of my favorite family photos from when my kids were little and laid that down. Go ahead and align it where you would like for the cutout to be. Take your pen or pencil and trace around where you're going to want to cut out. Okay, good. So you should be able to see that line, and from there, what you're going to want to do, because there is the bark on the wood disc, you're going to want to cut to the inside of your photo. So just go ahead, cut it out. Obviously it doesn't need to be perfect. And then let's go ahead and place that on top of the area. So I see on mine, I'd like a little bit of the wood to be showing. I'm a little bit high up here. I'm gonna just take one more little cut on that off the top. Again, you're gonna trim it to your own personal liking. Go ahead, reposition it on your piece of wood. I think that looks pretty darn good. All right, so let's go ahead, flip that picture over. And we're going to open up our Mod Podge. So this is going to act both as a glue and as a sealant for our picture. And you're going to want to just go ahead and generously spread that on your wood disc, going almost all the way out to the edge. And again, that wood will soak up some of the Mod Podge. Let's go ahead and put it on the back of our photo as well. Laying my brush down. And then you're going to go ahead and position that. Good, and press down gently. From there, I am using a paper plate. You don't have to do this. And a weight, just a mug out of the cabinet to set on there. And we should let that dry for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I do have one that I already adhered, and I just need to put a coating on the front of that to seal that down. The Mod Podge does have a matte finish on it. It will go on, it looks like a glue when it goes on, however it will dry to a clear matte finish. Notice that I'm doing all my brush strokes in one direction, and that'll help so that you don't have any lines. Okay, and then we're going to let that dry again about 10 to 15 minutes. And this is what the finished product would look like. It's got, I don't know if you can see the matte finish on there, but it's got a real nice matte finish. You can do other 1 or 2 coats to your liking. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and flip that finished ornament over and locate my pre-punched hole. And again, either using a wood skewer or your pen or pencil, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that hole forward, and then from the front of the ornament, push that all the way through. Good. And then you can take your piece of twine that was included, or for me, I'm going to put a red tag on this one. If I can get that threaded through. Go ahead and just tie a knot in the top of that there, and then you can go ahead and hang that on your Christmas tree, or if you wish, you can use this as an attachment on a Christmas present, as a gift tag. Additionally, if you want to go ahead on the back and write to, from, date the item, perhaps it's a vintage item, you can go ahead and write maybe the child's or the family's date on that. So that's that, easy as that. And thank you for joining us today for the Do-It-Yourself Woodcraft Ornament.